Alright, good morning everybody. I'm just gonna hop right into it, okay? So the scripture of the day says, "Whenever you eat this bread and drink this cup, you proclaim the Lord's death until he comes." 1 Corinthians 11:26. And the story of today says, a seemingly plain table with 13 simple cups divided across separate panels make up the contemporary painting, that they may all be one, which hangs in Wolfson College at Oxford University. Its simplicity actually emphasizes the significance of the event, Jesus' Last Supper with his disciples. The most prominent panel, containing bread and a cup representing Jesus, is surrounded by 12 individual panels to signify the disciples' presence. The painting is a beautiful reminder of the meal where Jesus took bread and a cup to start a new celebration for all his followers, the practice of communion. And I appreciate the row of empty panels that complete the picture because the space seems to invite the viewer to join them at the table. Paul encourages us that whenever you eat this bread and drink this cup, you proclaim the Lord's death until he comes. 1 Corinthians 11:26. Everyone who believes Jesus' death and resurrection provides the way for peace with God has a space waiting for them at the table. And when we proclaim or remember Jesus' sacrifice when we take communion, we act as one community of believers across the world and throughout time. It is as a beautiful image of the unity of the church. And the question of the day that I want you guys to answer in the comments says, what is meaningful to you about communion? How does communion point to believers' unity in Jesus? And the small prayer for today says, Jesus, as we take part of the celebration you gave us, please remind me that we do it as one community. Alright, let's hop right into my video, guys. Let's get it going. Let's get it, guys. Alright, guys. So, I'm just going to be vlogging again today. I can see my videos on my analytics and stuff, and it seems like you guys like it more when we do vlogs instead of like those trivias and things like that. You guys do seem to like it when my grandpa shares his stories with his paranormal experiences, showing off his paranormal photos and going to haunted places too. So not only do you guys seem to enjoy the paranormal videos I do, but you guys seem to enjoy the vlogs that I do as well. So that's what we're going to be basically doing today, is just vlogging around. And where am I right now? I'm at our new home. We got our tent set up. We got it ready to go. I set that up with some help from my mom. And that right there is the Cloverport Museum, and I'll go to the front of it. I'll show you like the outside of this museum, but there's a small train there that is a real train. It just obviously doesn't run anymore. It's just for historical purposes now. So basically I'm just going to be vlogging around, showing you guys where our new home is, and just vlogging all day. So yeah, so basically this is it. This whole yard right here, all this right here, and there's our tent, and we got all this. Now, we do gotta be careful with the museum, because the only time it's open is on Sundays, from 2 to 4. So it's only open for 2 hours, and from April to October. So it's open now on Sundays 2 to 4. So that's only 2 hours we gotta be careful of, is on Sundays. But we were here on a Sunday. We went to church down the street there with my grandpa, and this place has never been in operation. So we are not sure if it's still being used, if that's just an old sign, or if it is still being used. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I'm still trying to get my video for today uploaded. So we do gotta watch out for that tomorrow and Sunday's coming forth and stuff. Just one thing that does suck is that I don't have any outside plugs, so we're probably gonna have to figure out where to go. I'm trying to figure out where to go to upload my video for today. And my granddad got his truck stuck here. How? His spark plugs went out. It's a 1990 Ford F-150. His spark plugs went out, so he had a relative from his apartments, and they're gonna take him to the store to get more spark plugs to fix his truck. And once he gets his truck fixed, then he should be golden on wherever he wants to go. Of course, he has to still put gas in it, but I mean, as far as that goes, just being able to get it started, I mean, it should be good once they get the spark plugs in and changed. So I guess what I'll do, guys, is basically just walk the streets of Cloverport, Kentucky, vlogging. I'll take you guys with me, and we'll try and find an outside plug somewhere, so that way we know where to go to charge our phones, where I can go with a good access point for Wi-Fi that has a strong signal. And I mean, there's like a library that's on the other side of the bridge of the tracks, but it's inside of a school. Have you guys ever heard of that? A public library being inside of a middle school? I didn't either. It's always just been either a school or a public library, not two in one. So I could check that out to see if that's really what it is, or if it's just an old sign saying public library and it's just a school, or it could be both. So I guess I could try and figure that out and take you guys with me, and if I can get inside, well, then I'll for sure take you guys with me and stuff. But yeah, so I guess that's what I'll do, is just walk around, try and find where we can plug up at. And it's kind of odd to me that this building here doesn't have any outside plugs, but I guess they just don't want you to come over here and plug up, and like we're gonna be doing if they did have outside plugs. So I guess that's what I'll do, is just walk around and find something. But I'll take you guys with me. So I had 4 ideas. Oh yeah, real quick, first I'm going to show you guys this train. So yeah, I'm almost 95% sure this was a real train. It does have a no trespassing sign on it, so I can't really be climbing all over it. So I'll just show you guys like the perimeter of it. So who else remembers vocabulary? Let me know if you remember that. But yeah, that's where it says Cloverport. Yeah, that's a museum. One of the smallest museums I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, there's the train. This was used before. It's on an old piece of track. Just stops there and also stops there. And it looks like it's been there for quite a long time. But yeah, looks like that's where you put your luggage or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know about trains like I do vehicles. Well, it is a vehicle, but still, like modern day vehicles. I don't know, train's still modern day. But anyway, so I'm pretty sure like this here would attach to the rest of the train. And then you got the hoses to help it attach and stuff and stay connected. But yeah, it says violators will be prosecuted, so I do have to stay off this train. But it's pretty bad that you have to put a no trespassing sign on a train. It's pretty messed up nowadays. But yeah, it looks like you can climb this ladder all the way to the roof there and work on the roof if you had to back in the day. And then, yeah, that is an old track because of this old railroad sign. How they would have to switch the direction on the track. Yeah, like this is what it was. You would pull that up and it would switch direction this would turn. And yeah, see? So it would turn to go this way, like this, instead of like this. But right now it's going like this. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna check out this storage unit area here first, and then I'll make my way down to the distillery to see if we can find outside plugs. So I mean, I don't think a storage unit's gonna have outside plugs, but we might get lucky, who knows. All I can do is check it out, you know. So there's the distillery. Suggestion box. Pretty messed up too, they gotta have cameras. But alright, well, I'll check out the distillery. Look at this old wagon. That's what the Amish used, and back in the day, that's what they used. Them old barrels. Hey, looky here, guys. I think I might have found some outside plugs. Yep, I sure did. Cool beans. Well, that's cool, guys. We found some outside plugs. I gotta just sit up here and do my thing, upload my videos from here, charge up everything right here. But this place still is in business. I saw a sign, so I'll check that sign again to see like the days and the hours and stuff. You can see like the old truck for the distillery. That's pretty cool. But private property, that's all private property. I can't go over there, but I'm good to go over here and stuff as long as I stay away from all that. I don't want to get anybody or myself in trouble, so we'll stay away from private properties and no trespassing areas. But yep, you gotta be 21 to enter. It's a real bar. They just did this last month. Smith Hollow Distillery, Smitty's Shine. So they had salted caramel moonshine. We can't drink moonshine. We get way too beep up. So I'm gonna check out this backyard here. See if there's like a more of a hiding spot, because I don't want to get in trouble. But it might be just up there only. Plus, being back here, yeah, it's private property. All this is private property, so let's back away from all this. Let's get it back to the front. So that's my best bet, is to stay on the front of this and just try and do everything as quick as possible. Now, excuse me, it would be pretty cool if this place had Wi-Fi. Now, if this place has Wi-Fi and I can plug up right up there in the front, Well then, I think we're golden, guys. So first, I gotta go grab my computer and plug up for one, and then test and see if they got Wi-Fi. Which, being a public bar in modern days now, most, like 95% of places that are still in business have Wi-Fi. I mean, there's places that don't, but I don't see anything whatsoever about any Wi-Fi. But that don't necessarily mean anything. But Thursdays through Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. So they're not really open that really insanely long. Only a few days. But you must be 21 to enter, and they do card, so you can't just walk in and be like, oh yeah, I'm 21, what? So, I mean, back in the day you probably could, but not now. But, well, we found it. We found it, guys. So, go ahead and drop a like if you're enjoying this vlog so far. And, yeah, the Wright fam is a pretty nice family to join. Because, you know, this channel is just right for you. And I make the Just Right videos for everybody. So, well, I do my best. So, I do as best as I can to make sure I'm putting out good videos. So, I'm going to go let my mom know that there's plugs here, and I'll get my computer and we'll hook up, and I'll try and get my video uploaded for today, and then loaded. Then I will pick up the vlog after that, and we'll do some more like exploring around and trying to find some cool shots for this vlog, okay guys? So hopefully you guys are enjoying so far. So comment down below train if you're enjoying so far. Please let me know if you guys are watching all the way through. I want to see how many of you actually watch all the way through, because I can see my analytics, average view duration about 1:30. Please watch all the way through. It helps me out a lot. It helps my channel out a lot. Please do me a favor and help my channel grow by leaving a like and subscribing down below. Turn that red button gray. If you're going to watch my videos, I can see about unique viewers, people that are not subscribed or anything, about 1.1K. So, if you guys are going to watch my videos, why not subscribe and join the Wright fam? So, I mean, if you're going to watch, might as well subscribe. Turn that red button gray. So, and turn that gray thumb white. So, yeah, do me a favor and help my channel out, and it also helps you guys out. Channels help each other. That's the way YouTube works. So, by you guys doing all that, helps your guys' channels. Even if you're just viewers, it still helps you guys out. So, all these YouTubers, everybody, fans, YouTubers, everybody, like, we're helping each other out. So, do me a favor and help me out with that, and I'll be greatly appreciated. And I do love you guys a lot. It's like every morning I just hop right into it. Freaking hop up and grab my camera and make my intro. And then I plan it out throughout the day. What am I going to be filming, you know? I can't wait to film, you know? So I'm always excited to film for you guys. I'm always excited to make a video for you guys, no matter what it is. So I just hope that you guys enjoy. And so I'm going to go do what I was saying I was going to do, put my computer up and stuff, and then I'll catch you guys on the flip side. After I do all that, I'll pick up the vlog here in a few. Well, the bar is open now, and the owner came, and he's kicking me off the property. So, he pulled up and saw me sitting there. I was just getting ready to watch a Mama Rug and Papa Rug video while my video uploaded. But he was like, no, you gotta get off the property. So I had to stop the upload once again, but I'll get it uploaded. I'm trying to get to that library, but I just don't want to get in trouble, get anybody in trouble. So, I mean, that sucks. I mean, why have outside plugs if nobody's allowed to use them? What are they for then? I mean, it's like, I guess I can show him my ID and be like, bruh, I'm freaking 26 years old. I mean, do the math. 1999 to 2025. Yeah, that's 26 years old. So, I mean, more than overage to be freaking at a bar, but I'm not there to drink, is the problem. I'm not there to drink any alcohol of any kind, so I'm literally just sitting there using a plug, but had a problem with that. I don't know why people have problems with people using plugs, but I guess somebody did something, because that's always how it goes. One person always ruins it for all. So somebody must have done something there before, and he just doesn't want any problems anymore. So, well, I'll get this video uploaded as soon as I can. I'm striving as hard as I can to get this uploaded, but I mean, I'm doing everything I can. But I will pick up this log here in a little bit. My granddad and his friend are still working on the truck, so I'll get to the library as soon as I can, or somewhere with good internet, and I'll upload my video as soon as I can. So when I get somewhere with internet, I'll pick up the vlog then. So I'll see you guys here in a little bit when I figure something out. I'll let you do the shopping. Alright.
Honey barbecue?
Oh. Still. I didn't know Chester's made chips.
I know, I didn't know.
I thought they only made those fries and the puff corn.
Yeah.
Huh. There's the fries there. Huh. Yeah, I wish. I wouldn't do any 20 ounces. Those will go by so quick. We gotta try and make this food like enough to last, you know, like something that won't go pretty much as soon as we drink it's gone, but somehow we gotta get stuff to last with so very little money, but we're gonna do our best. Like chips. They might have it, yeah, like at the register. And I also saw some bags over here. Yeah, there's some small bags, but they're real small.
Yeah, I was wanting like something like
Cheese puffs.
Well, I wasn't wanting a cheese puff, I was wanting a bag like that.
Oh, that size. But something different. Gotcha. Not a giant bag like that, but
right.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Do you like combos?
I can eat them. I gotta do the baked cracker. I don't like the baked pretzel ones. There's my chips, but I'm not gonna get those.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, this.
You want one?
Yeah. Carolina style barbecue. Oh my gosh. Holy mollies. Freaking Carolina Reaper is no freaking joke. Trust me. I know, I tried one. Couldn't even swallow the dang on thing, it was so spicy. Freaking on the toilet for like 3 hours. Freaking my mom got us a thing of ice cream, like literally like one of those boxes of ice cream, and I put my tongue on it like and it melted right through. Yeah, no joke. Just all of a sudden the pet aisle and laundry detergents. Okay, dolls are creepy. I am scared of dolls. Remember, it's just creepy. It's like, believe it or not, but when I was younger, and we lived in the basement of my grandma's house, and there was a doll that was down there, and it literally, like, sat up and was like trying to walk on its own, no joke. That freaking what I still call the old house in Reading, Ohio, was haunted with bad energy. Just that basement was bad energy, evil. Like, I saw with my own two eyes the ruler of hell rise up out of the basement floor, and his favorite shape in flames shoot up. The room got entirely hot. Back down, there he stands, and he's just softly growling at me, holding his pitchfork. And then I start screaming for Mom, and as soon as I do, no smoke, no fire, nothing, just gone. That was the scariest thing in my life I've ever saw. What's crazy is that I was 9, my brother Dylan was 6. Yeah. So, yeah, that was creepy. Thank God I haven't seen him since, and hope to God that I never see it again. It's really hard to shop for food, homeless, you know, like, it's really hard to do so, because you can't cook nothing. When you're homeless, you can't really cook nothing, so you gotta find stuff, and that's what makes it difficult. Being homeless ain't no joke. It sucks. I'm telling you guys, it sucks. I'm not trying to, like, sound like any type of way, but I'm serious. Stay in school if you're a kid. Like, stay in school. Don't ruin it. Because, honestly, homelessness is, you don't want it. You do not want part of this at all. You got, like, you do have an apartment. Don't do anything to screw it up. Don't become homeless, guys. I don't want to see you guys be homeless, too. So, just don't let that happen to you guys, please. It's not fun. This is dented my lung out. Kicked it. Rice with beans? I didn't know Starkist made rice with beans. Oh, it's got tuna in it. Weird. You like these things? I do. I don't really consider them worth it, though. It just feels like it's only one bite. But if you think it's good to get, then get it. I'm just trying to think of just some kind of, like, meat to... Yeah. Yeah. I'll eat a hot dog, I'll eat the meat, I don't care whatever you want. Like, whatever you think is best. That's also too, guys, that's why I need you guys' help and support on my channel to get me up to 1,000 subscribers and get those watch time hours up to I need 3,000 watch time hours, guys, and the likes help a lot. Like, engagement really helps out a lot. Like, you guys liking and commenting and doing all that, subscribing and stuff, like, it really helps my channel out a lot. And yes, once I hit those numbers, in about like 3,000 watch time hours, I'll start getting paid. Yes, I do admit that. Yes, I will start getting paid off YouTube if I can get those numbers up there. But that will help us so much not be in this predicament anymore, you know, guys? So, I mean, you see what I'm saying here? It would help you guys out with your guys' channels, being viewers or creators yourselves. It would help your guys' channels out along with mine, and it would help us get out of this predicament. So, I'm not trying to beg you guys, but I'm just trying to ask you guys for your guys' help. Just, you don't have to. That's fine.
And you like mustard?
I do.
Okay, that'll be the easiest.
Like, there's no money involved that I'm asking for you guys. It doesn't cost anything to hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything to hit that like button, you know? So it doesn't cost anything to watch my videos. So I just need your guys' help and support. And that's all I'm literally asking for, is for you guys to just hit that like button and subscribe down below. And help me out. Help me grow on YouTube. So that way I can start getting paychecks from YouTube and get out of this homelessness predicament, you know? So that's all I'm asking from you guys. That's literally all I'm asking for, is just engagement. So, if you guys can do that, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. People freaking get weirded out all the time over a camera. Like, dude. Ain't never seen a YouTube vlogger before, I guess. Well, not really. You don't really see that out here too much. Like, mustard and stuff is like out of the picture.
I got it.
Came flying out of the thing. There it is.
Yeah.
I thought it was out of the picture for a minute.
I can give y'all some mustard and buy it. I hardly ever use mustard anyway. I can give y'all some of that.
Alright.
Hey, you don't need buying something when I can, paying for something when I can give it to you.
Yeah.
Right.
That's pretty cool. Something for
I was going around and around. I don't know the story.
There's some like cereal bars.
That's what I was going to do, is Pop-Tarts.
Alright.
Do you like cereal bars?
Huh?
Do you like cereal bars?
I mean, I'll eat them.
I'm starving. I'm going to do this sleeping away.
I'll eat a Pop-Tart. I'll eat a cereal bar.
It's like, I'm in a ripple.
I'll eat those chewy dips. Them $1.25.
The toaster pastries.
Yeah.
Fudge, cherry, strawberry, cookies and cream.
Do try the cookies and cream ones.
I think that's good.
For right now. And he can probably put the rest of that sausage dinner into like some kind of bowl or something.
Alright, you good?
Did you get chips for both of us or just?
We got the combos.
Oh, okay.
Is that cool?
Oh yeah. All right.
Ready?
Golden sriracha.
Okay, how are you? All for you?
Yeah.
35.45.
Freaking Lawrenceburg is, or not Lawrenceburg, Louisville is the Cardinals too. Huh. It's like yesterday. That's wild. Oh, okay.
Felicity's the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Want your receipt?
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Two.
Alright guys, so I will pick this up when we get back to our campsite or something like that. I don't know. I'll pick it up when I can, guys. So, see you guys later. Alright guys, so I am getting my video finally uploaded. I'm dropped my computer off with my granddad and just letting it do its thing, you know. So basically today I'm just going to be doing another vlog. I know how much you guys really enjoy the vlogs, so we're just basically gonna just take every day, just day by day, just keep praying, you know. God will help us eventually when it's His time, not ours, His time, and when God says okay, you know. So we just gotta wait on God and trust His timing. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna vlog our day to day on whatever happens. I do apologize if it's a little boring. Unfortunately, with us being homeless right now, there is not really much we can get to and do, but I'm still trying my best to make sure I'm putting out videos for you guys of any kind that I can do. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today, is basically just vlogging all day, taking you guys with us again. So yeah, my video should be done in about like an hour and a half. So I told him I'd come back around 2:30. Hi kitty. Hi kitty. You wanna say hi to my vlog? Huh? I don't know if I can pet you right now. Oh, kitty, kitty. You gonna say hi to my vlog? You're gonna be on YouTube? You're so cute. I would take you if I could. To be honest with you, I would. But I'm still brokenhearted about mine. But you're so cute. Yes, you are. Oh, look at you putting your tongue out. Look at that. Look at you. Oh, look at you. Look at him putting his tongue out, guys. Oh, there's a car coming. Meow, 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 meow. Watch out for the car. Come on. Meow, 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 meow. Come on, come on. Come here. Watch out for the car, buddy. Come on. Watch out for the car. Come here. Meow, meow, meow. Come here. Don't be rolling around. Come here. Come here. Meow, meow, meow. Come here. Move. Move, bud. Move, buddy. You gotta move for vehicles, bud. You can't stay there in front of a vehicle. Yeah. You don't want to be in front of a vehicle, buddy. That wouldn't be good. No, it wouldn't be good. Not at all. Look at you. I'm actually petting another cat right now. still trying to get over mine, but this is one of the stray cats here in Cloverport, so he's adorable, ain't he, guys? But I gotta go, okay? I gotta go. I know you want some attention, but I gotta go, okay? Maybe if I come back around, I'll pet you again, okay? Or if you're gonna follow me. Are you gonna follow me? If I come back again, I'll pet you, okay? So yeah, that's basically what just happened. I ran into a kitty. I had to move him out of the street. He was just gonna just roll around. No, don't do that. I had to pick him up. He wasn't gonna come to me, but I got him out of the way. They were able to get through, no problems. So he's a silly little guy, but I'll figure out something to do for the video today, and I'll vlog it for you guys. So let me come up with something worth watching, you know. So I'll pick this up when I do so. So I'll see you guys here in a few. Alright guys, so I'm going to be checking out this park that's here on the Ohio River. One thing, when I was coming down here, there's a cat that's stuck in the tree back there. He's like way up there. It's a little kitten, and it just makes me feel so bad that I can't do anything about it. I don't have a ladder. It's in somebody's yard, so I can't climb the tree. I would if I wouldn't get in trouble. I'd climb right up that tree and get that cat out of there in a heartbeat. But I just don't want to get in trouble for doing so with the tree being in somebody's yard. So I prayed about it. I prayed to God that somebody could rescue that kitty, and either he chases some birds and gets down himself, or somebody gets him out. I prayed for him, so it's in God's hands now for somebody to rescue that kitty. It made me feel so bad to just walk away and leave him stuck up there, but like I said, there's nothing I can do. But anyway, so I'm down here by the Ohio River. Let me show you guys. Yep, there's the Ohio River. I'm getting closer to it, but there's a lot of abandoned houses back here. I don't know what those are for. It might have been old stables. Might have been what it was. But there's a ton of abandoned houses back here. There's one there. There's one there. That one's not as abandoned, but still nobody lives there. So it's like there's a lot of old houses back here and old stables, and somebody's got a pontoon boat on the river. That's pretty cool. I don't know how close I would be able to get to the water, but I don't want to get too close. It just looks wild seeing it, like the distant land and stuff. That water's cooking, the current's cooking, so best all those stairs. I don't want to get too close, you know, like I don't want to fall in. I mean, I can swim, but not that good. I don't think I'm going to go down them stairs, but a weird pathway this way and that way. I'll go that way here in a minute. There's a park behind the church, so, but I'm going to look at these stairs here. I'm not going to get on them because, one, I don't know how sturdy they are, and two, I don't want to fall into the water, but I'll just stay on the land right here. Just going to look at them. They don't even look safe. Those had to be old. These are old stairs for sure. Oh yeah. Back when the water wasn't here and you could literally walk. It was 55 feet down, and so the stairs continue 55 feet more down. There's something white right there in the water. I don't know what the heck that is. There's a lot of garbage in the waters, which is sad, unfortunately. But yeah, it just looks wild. Let me see if I can get a different angle to see. There's a tire there. Yeah, just put your tractor tire there. But anyway, let me see about this angle here. It looks kind of wild. I gotta be careful. I don't want to fall in. But it just looks crazy to see the distant land and stuff. I am very terrified of big open water. Like Lake Erie scared me. I am deathly afraid of the ocean. So this does make me a little nervous. Big open water. There's somebody else on a boat over there. But people are getting out on the waters. It's a good day for that. But those stairs are not safe to go onto at all. I do not recommend anybody trying to go on those stairs. You will most likely fall into the water. It's highly dangerous. Please, if you're around here, do not go on them stairs. But it just looks wild to see the Ohio River. Oh my gosh. It just looks crazy. I just think that distant land back there, the tint of the blue, that's wild how it does that. I think that's pretty wild, like how distant land does that. It just turns into like a faint blue. But see how like those hills over there are kind of doing that? Yeah, it's crazy. And the patch of trees there, it's wild. They're going that way. They're going into Ohio because it's actually Kentucky, Ohio, and it's actually 3 states. It's freaking crazy. This river here is actually 3 states. It's Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. It's freaking wild. So yeah, anyway, before I fall into that water, I don't want that to happen. So let's check out what we got over here on the pathway here. I do like listening to the water though. It is peaceful, but I don't want to fall in, so let's not have that happen. It won't be too much fun, and you guys won't get a video from me, so so yeah, let's not have that happen. But I do think that's wild, seeing the water, just walking along the pathway next to the Ohio River, you know. So it's crazy. So let's check out what's down this way. I do have to make sure I do not make sure I'm not going onto the property. So I can get to that park. I don't know what that is. Like I said, there's a lot of trash in the waters, unfortunately. Most of it is logs, branches, and trees and stuff. But people do put their trash into the water, and I don't really like that myself, but I wish I could help and stop that, but there's nothing I can do about it. But I mean, it is cool though, just seeing the water and stuff like that. I mean, at one time in 1935, this water flooded so bad that it was like, if I'm correct, it was like really way up there. It was like an extra 50 feet deep, so it was like 105 feet deep in 1935. And so it's like the Great Ohio River Flood. They have a ruler on the outside of the Shiloh Museum where how high the water went. So that's where I'm going from memory on where they have the marked line at. And that's where, if I remember correctly, it was about 50 feet. So looks like a little stand thing, but it's not. It's for the electrical box. I don't know why you put it way out here though. What sense does that make? But yeah, farmlands, more abandoned pontoon boats, just random, and a random port string. But there's an old church. We're getting ready to pass the church that we went to this morning, my granddad's church. So trying to figure out, I think I see the park. I think I see benches. There's a random ladder in the trees. That's wild. But just seeing that water, I don't know why it amazes me so much, just seeing that water. It's just crazy. But yeah, let's get to that park, guys. See what's up. Yeah, that church is not used anymore. Looks like it became somebody's house. That's wild. Somebody's house used to be a church. But right here is the Cloverport Wesleyan Church. Now, we're non-denominational, but we go to my granddad's church here. We're non-denominational Christian, so we like to go to Christian churches or non-denominational churches. But it's okay, we go here while we're here to make sure we still go to church. So, I mean, I like one-way church here, but, I mean, it's still a nice church. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to cross this bridge, guys. Wish me luck. Good thing they got a sidewalk. It's gonna be I'm kind of nervous to walk over here, guys, but I want to show you that park. I want to see it myself, so we're gonna do it. I never walked across this bridge before, but I'm thankful they do have a sidewalk to do so. I never walked across a bridge like this on the busy roads. There's another stairway. What's up with all these stairways to the water, man? That's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy. But it's for when the water used to not be there. Them stairs are so old, it's unreal. Here we go, I'm walking across this bridge. Whew. I don't know why I'm so nervous to do so. I'm walking across this bridge into a whole nother part of Kentucky. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord, look at this. I gotta show you guys this. Oh my gosh, that's creepy. Oh, I don't know why that scares me so bad, but it does. Then lean. Careful, I got a good hold on my camera, so. Oh my gosh, it's making me so nervous, I can't. But, trying to figure out where that park is. There it is. I see the shelter house thing. But, and I wouldn't recommend it, getting up there. Do not get up there. If anybody's from here and watching, do not get up there. Stay off this bridge unless you're walking across it or driving through it. Do not climb this bridge. I don't recommend it. The water is very, very deep and dangerous. Do not do so. Here we go. We're in Higginsport or something like that. Hardingsburg, Higginsport, something. There's the little pathway here. This looks very old. This looks old as all get out. Makes me real nervous for shady people to be down here. You got benches to overlook the creek and river. Yeah, that creek turns into the Creekview Creek because it goes around my grandpa's apartment and it like bends around like a U. Cloverport history, late 1900s to present. The late 1920s saw a change in the economic health of the town. The railroad shops closed, putting many men out of work during the Depression years. The town's population began to decline after the closing of its last big industry, the tile plant. In the mid-1970s, the town buildings began to deteriorate and decay. Oh, wow. In 1964, the Cloverport Optimist Club sponsored the first Sacagawea Festival. Oh, wow. An event so popular it has remained an annual fixture. During the 1980s, residents combined their efforts to find ways to turn Cloverport around. Today, several organizations work together on projects to rebuild our community. Oh, wow. So, Cloverport has actually been here since the late 1900s. Wow. I did not know that. There's the benches to overlook the creek. Oh my gosh. Really? There's an overturned pontoon boat. Creepy. But there's a dock like on the bottom of them stairs so you can get closer to the water, but I am not going to do so. And there's the bridge I walked across. That's kind of creepy to know I walked across that. I'm going to have to do it again to get back, so it's okay. Yeah, speaking of deteriorating buildings, I mean, some there. And somewhere down that way, my grandpa owned an antique shop. I can't say that word for some reason. antique shop, and my mom and my dad and my grandpa and my grandma lived right beside it. So they didn't live on top or on bottom, they lived beside an antique store and they owned it. So that was pretty cool. What's this sign say? Cloverport history, 1901 to 1922. On the night of March 13th, 1901, fire broke out in a private home on Main Street, located today about 3 blocks west of the bridge. Strong northwest winds fanned the flames. When a tobacco warehouse, located where the Baptist church stands today, caught fire, it burned quickly. From there, a burning hands of tobacco carried the flames to the Methodist church. Jeez, no wonder it's like that, guys. How it was all old and I thought it was somebody's house. Oh, okay, I thought that was the Methodist church. The fire crossed the creek and continued on to another 2 blocks. Jeez. When the fire was out, 5.5 blocks of Main Street down to the river were gone. Oh my gosh. In all, 46 residents and 38 businesses were totally lost, with 500 people left homeless. Oh my gosh. Dr. Forrest Lightfoot, when returning from a sick call, had sounded the first alarm. Cloverport overcame the fire, rebuilding 1- and 2-story buildings instead of the grander 3-story buildings that stood before. The town continued on several more years. In 1922, the present bridge, replaced by the old iron bridge, had the distinction of being the longest single-span bridge in the country. Wow, really? Really? Wow. What? There ain't no way. What? Anyway, there's a lot of signs here. I don't know how far this walking path goes, but we'll check it out. Why is this in a circle like that? That's kind of weird. Or more or less a triangle. It's kind of odd. And what the heck is that thing? Like something to spark your curiosity so you fall in the water? I'm not even going to go near it. I don't know what it is. Oh, it looks like old wells. Oh my gosh, it's old wells. No, I'm sorry guys. It's an old bridge. It's old bridge fixtures. Yes, it's old bridge fixtures. Cloverport history, 1873 to 1929. So how long has Cloverport been here? Cloverport continued to prosper and grow for the rest of the century. The old wooden bridge, I told you guys, I knew that was a bridge. I knew it was a bridge. Was replaced by an iron bridge in 1873, and by 1876 the Breckenridge News had begun. Cloverport was the site for the first natural gas well, drilled in western Kentucky in 1884. The Cloverport Gas Company was the first of several companies to form. On July 10, 1889, Judge John A. Murray turned on the gas at the bridge, making Cloverport the first city in Kentucky to be lit by gas. The railroad came to Cloverport in 1888 with the completion of rails from Owensboro to Stevensport. 1892, Cloverport won the bid for the railroad shops. The shops employed close to 200 men and remained until their closing on May 31, 1929. Clay soil found around Cloverport proved to be excellent for firing brick and tile. In 1890, 3 big brickyards were in operation on the east end of town. This industry remained active until the closing of the American-only tile plant in Cloverport. Wow. So I wonder how long the town of Cloverport has actually been here for. Wonder how old this shelter house is. But I knew that was a bridge. I knew it was a bridge. I don't know how I knew, but I knew. There's a lot of these signs. But pretty much it just seems like this park is just to overlook the river and trying to overtalk the wind, guys. But to look out over the river, and basically like a walking path, basically is all it is. And a small playground for little ones. But yeah, being next to the water, it's going to be extra windy, so I'm trying to overtalk the wind. So it's kind of like a historical video on teaching me and you guys about Cloverport, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's see what this sign says, guys. Old street lamp. Cloverport history, 1830 to 1860. In 1830, cannel coal was discovered 6 miles outside of Cloverport in Hancock County at Bennettsville, later known as Victoria, a clean burning coal that would eventually light the bulbs of Buckingham Palace. Queen Victoria became a stockholder in the Cannel Coal Company. The short line railroad was built from the mines of Cloverport to transport the coal to the river to load on boats. This industry drew a mix of Welsh, Scottish, English, and Irish immigrants to the area. Wow! Later in 1851, a process was discovered in refining coal oil. This made Cloverport the first producer in the world. In 1836, a Frenchman by the name of George Lahaiste, along with John Work and Horace M. Newton, were responsible for laying out the town of Cloverport. This was recorded on October 8, 1836. Though some street names have changed and other streets no longer exist, the town lays the same. Cloverport and Joville agreed to incorporation on February 11, 1860. The name Cloverport was kept, and the post office remained on the east side. Oh, wow. Wow, this is pretty cool, guys. To learn about the town of Cloverport. Just build a thing out of skids. Yeah, that's safe. Yeah, wow, okay. Cloverport history, 1816 to 1828. The autumn of 1816, the family of Thomas Lincoln pulled into Joville, seeking to cross the Ohio River into Indiana. Told you guys. Among the family was young Abe Lincoln. Previously, the ferry transported only goods, but was now rebuilt to also carry wagons. Thomas Lincoln and his family stayed with Colonel Murray at his home. Although the earliest history of the west side of the creek is not yet clear, in 1812 construction began on the first road paid for by Kentucky taxpayers, which stretched from the west side of the creek to Bowling Green. A wagon pulled by white horses would arrive from Bowling Green near the creek to bring news and gossip. Due to the dense clover growing on its banks, the west side of the creek earned the name Cloverport. Cloverport apparently developed independently of Joville, which resulted in a competitive air between the communities. It is known that in 1820, a wooden bridge built with pegs was constructed across Clover Creek, and connecting the two towns. This bridge may have been the second to connect the towns, the first being a covered bridge further up the creek. The Cloverport side of the creek contained the barrel stave factory, the button factory, which used mussels from the river, a flour mill, tobacco warehouses, blacksmiths, and various mercantile stores. The Joville side contained wharves, saloons, hotels, stores, and the post office. The post office began on October 16, 1828, with the first postmaster George Lahaiste. This was a very prosperous time for both towns. Boats loaded with various forms of merchandise arrived daily to load and unload at different wharves. Merchandise was shipped overland to Bowling Green, Hardinsburg, and beyond. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at that barge. There's a big barge coming over there. These things actually move a lot faster than what they look like. They look like they're going real slow. Nope, they're going extremely fast. It's just illusion, basically, is all it is. And there's more benches to see over the thing. Cloverport history, 1803 to 1813. In 1803, Houston applied to establish a town east of Clover Creek. The court granted the petition and set aside 150 acres of land for the town of Joville. One of the earliest established businesses in the new town was the Trading Post, owned and operated by Charles Flanagan. In 1808, a stagecoach delivered mail from Muldrock through Meade County and Breckinridge County to Joville. The wharf master distributed the mail, which also arrived by riverboat. More construction was taking place, and Joville became the shipping point for most of Breckinridge County. More boats docked on a regular schedule, some staying for weeks. Wood was necessary for construction of wood-burning vessels. During the winter months, when the water was high, logs were floated in the creek to sawmills or to boats waiting to buy wood. Joseph Houston died in 1813, leaving his estate to his son-in-law, Colonel David R. Murray. Colonel Murray was a tobacco dealer and the husband of Eliza Houston. Murray expanded his holdings in the area, which already included the ferry, wharf, and the warehouse, by building his first hotel and later adding a tavern. Wow, okay. The last sign, guys. The last sign. Yep, see how it's already, like, right there? It was on the coming around the bend. But the last sign. So I'm guessing, because I think I went backwards. I think you're supposed to start here and then go all the way around there, because it looks like it's going back. So I think this might be the correct date on when Cloverport was founded or whatever. Like, it's been here since 1729, which is a long time. Cloverport's early beginnings occurred midway through the westward movement in the Kentucky Territory. The vast resources Kentucky had to offer attracted people before 1729. Interest in the trading potential of the river and thick virgin woods brought the first settlers to Cloverport. Many of these settlers left the Cloverport area to continue westward to Texas, where several became prominent in the Mexican War and politics. Joseph Houston arrived in 1797, 5 years after Kentucky became the 15th state, and was among the first influential settlers in the area. The east side of Clover Creek interested Houston within a couple of years. He purchased property around the creek. The area was soon known as Joe's Landing, and Houston built the first wharf and warehouse. Over the next several years, Joe's Landing would see fast growth and changes. Construction of the country's first road from Joe's Landing to the Breckinridge County Courthouse began in 1801 under the supervision of Jacob Weatherall. On October 15, 1802, Houston was granted a license to run a ferry, which became known as the Upper Ferry and may have been located about Clover Creek near Slick Creek. The ferry handled salt and merchandise, then later carried wood to and from rafts, flatboats, and keel boats. Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty cool. So it becomes somebody's property there. So it is a trail that continues, but I am not going to go down there because that is somebody's property. But it's pretty cool. See how fast that boat's moving, guys? It's moving pretty quick. I mean, just look at that river. It's just so freaking wild, and there's some old posts like we've learned about. It's pretty crazy. Oh my gosh, and that's either Ohio or Indiana. I'm thinking that might be like Indiana over there, and then Ohio like more this way. That's my guess, but I could be backwards again. But yeah, so there's some cool stuff. I mean, talking about deteriorating buildings. I think I'm close to where my grandpa's old antique shop was. I think. I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble for trespassing I think, yeah, I am. Because it's right, he said it was right in between. So yeah, it's right in between these buildings here. Oh my gosh, look how old that building is. But yeah, they lived right in this building here. They lived there in that building. That was apartments. And the antique shop was right freaking there. The antique shop was right freaking there, and they lived in those apartments. Oh my gosh, that is wild. Oh wow. I'm gonna walk back this way, guys. There's the park for little ones. I mean, I don't like how they built it out of skids, but I mean, it might be a very old park that's just been refurbished or whatever. So, I mean, it's for little kids. Of course, people my age cannot play on it, but it's just for little kids to have some fun on. But basically it just looks like something to get hurt on. No pets allowed. Huh. But yeah, well, that was pretty cool, guys, to learn about Cloverport. I learned some cool facts about Cloverport, and you guys did too. So do me a favor and comment down below Cloverport if you are watching all the way to this point in the video, to let me know that you guys are watching my videos all the way through. And because I can see my analytics, and some of it tells me that most of you guys are not subscribed and watching my videos, and you only watch about 2 minutes and click off. So if you're gonna watch, I strongly encourage you to subscribe, because this channel is just for you. And again, I'm trying to overtalk the wind, but it really helps my channel out a lot if you guys interact with my channel by leaving a like and subscribing and commenting down below. It really helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate the subscribers I do have. And it's a joy to me to continue making videos for you guys. It's a joy to me to film and edit and put up videos for you guys. So I really love making videos for you guys, and I just hope that you guys enjoy my content that I make. So we're gonna work our way back into town here. So we got to learn about Cloverport. See, look guys, that boat's all the way over here already. He's cooking it. He's cooking it, guys. He's going quick down that river, pushing all that trash. That's all trash. That's where barges are. That's where barges are. They carry trash. That's freaking crazy. But yeah, we're gonna work our way back into town here. So we're gonna have to cross that bridge that's obviously been remodeled over the years, but one of the first bridges in Kentucky. So, well, Cloverport. So I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I think you're supposed to go around this way, around the trail. Like the one sign said 1700 or something like that, and then this sign is more like 1930s or something like that. So yeah, I think you're supposed to come around this way. I think I went backwards, but it's okay. So just if you want to put it in order, just go like further into my video and put it backwards. So yeah, but yeah, we're gonna cross this bridge back into town, and I'm gonna work my way back to where we're staying at. So, oh my gosh. Just look at this town. That's really wild. I like seeing old places and learning old facts. I love history. I really do. I really do like history. Oh, gas pipeline. Just like it was saying in the facts there. But, yeah, we're getting ready to cross this bridge again. Makes me real nervous. I get my legs turn to jelly. But, yeah, the creek bends around right there and goes behind and in front of my grandpa's apartment. There's the railroad tracks that he lives next to. Let me get a better view, guys. Yeah, come on now. Alright, right here should be good. But yeah, there's the tracks he lives next to, and you can cross, but it's real dangerous to do so. Because if a train comes, you have nowhere to go. It's not like Stand By Me. Stand By Me was just a movie, guys. So, you can't really dive off the side and be okay. No. I do not recommend anybody crossing that railroad track on foot. If you're going to do so, do it right here on this, like I am. Oh my gosh, just, you can see the water through there. That looks creepy. But, yeah, I mean, you can get up there, but it's for people that work on the bridge. There's an old sign, it's been painted over, probably welcoming you to that town back there or something. But yeah, there's another old pontoon boat. I don't know what's up with these freaking pontoon boats, but we're gonna work our way back over there to our campsite. So hopefully you guys are enjoying my content so far. So I'm gonna try and make sure that I do some cool vlogs for you guys, just like this one. I saw like on Google Maps that there was a park nearby, and so I was like, well, I'm gonna go check out the park. Didn't realize it was just a walking path, but it's okay. So we got, like I said, we got to learn a bit about Cloverport, Kentucky. So Cloverport has some cool facts and some historical facts, so it's pretty cool. And there's that old Methodist church that some of the facts were talking about. So that's pretty cool to know about. It's pretty cool to know about. That's freaking crazy. But we're gonna go down this road here, and I'm gonna go get my computer from my granddad's. So I will pick up the vlog again here soon. Basically, more or less, to just do my outro. But I mean, I'll brainstorm some more cool video ideas for you guys. I will do my entirety of my best to keep posting as much as I can for you guys. My schedule kind of got a little messed up because of the way my granddad's internet is. He has slow internet, but then I can't find internet anywhere besides his apartment, so that's why I left my computer with him, so that way my YouTube video can upload for today. It's been trying to upload for 3 days now, but I'm finally getting it uploaded. So yeah, do me a favor and do not smoke cigarettes or even vape, because it puts you straight out of breath. It's just not healthy. But so like I said, I'll pick this up here in a little bit, and we'll see what more of this vlog and this day has to offer. So like I said, hopefully you guys are enjoying so far. Comment down Cloverport if you're watching my video all the way through. So I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Alright guys, so I'm gonna try and attempt to check out this museum here that we're living behind, but I will try my best to film. I might get asked to not film inside, but with it being a museum, they might let me. So I don't know if I just walk in. I'm guessing I do. So I'm gonna try and check this out for you guys. I told my grandpa I would, so I'm gonna do so. I'm gonna check out this museum. Hi. Oh, wow. Old clock. These old pictures. These old pictures. It's just cool to see. Old stuff. Old pieces. Dies used for cutting buttons from shelves. Huh. Oh wow. Crowfoot hooks used for catching river mussels. Oh wow. That's pretty cool. No, I'm just checking out the place. I film for YouTube, so I'm doing a vlog. No, you got. I apologize. Look at the old typewriter. Oh my gosh, look at the old phone. Oh wow. Look at this, guys. The certificate for the supply gas company. Old shoes. Look at these telephone directories, guys. Look at this. 1892. Oh my gosh. This is cool. Old tools and... oh wow. Catholic pills? What the heck? Sir Walter Raleigh. Smoking tobacco for pipe and cigarettes. Sooner or later, your favorite tobacco. Huh. But look at the old tools. Oh my gosh. Look at the old shoes. That's wild. That's what they used to wear. That's crazy. Look at the tools. Oh my gosh. Old stove. Wow, this is so cool. Look at that thing. Oh wow. Look at that. That is cool. Look at that thing. What in the world? Is that like a horn? What the heck is that? Look at that. You put fruit. Oh my gosh. Cider milk. Wow, you make cider from that. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, this is cool. Look at the luggage. They went to Nashville. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Look at that old clock. Oh my gosh. Look at this. That is so cool. It's Elmer. Oh my gosh. Look at the old apron of his. Oh my gosh. That's what he's wearing in that drawing. Greyhounds back then? Wow. It was $17. That's expensive back then. This is so cool to see. Oh my gosh. Ooh, the women used to wear bonnets. That's so cool to see. Here's his sign. Oh wow. Look at this stuff, guys. This is so cool. This is so cool. There's the steamboat. That is so cool. Look at the chain. Oh my gosh. This is so cool, guys. I'm really liking this. There's that old bridge they were talking about. That's what I walked across. I walked across the new one. Oh my gosh. $5 fine. $5? Oh my gosh. And look, that's where I was. There's the old bridge. And look, guys, there's the people coming across on the boat. This is so cool. The wagon. Look at it in the winter time. I am good. Look at that, guys. This is so cool. 1937 flood, like I was talking about. Look at that, guys. It's over that bridge. It's over that bridge. Oh my gosh, that is high up water. Jeez. Look at that. That is so cool, guys. Looks like the Amish. Yeah, it's the Amish. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Lewis and Clark. No way. What? Lewis and Clark traveled through here. That is wild. Look at this. Lewis and Clark. Lewis and Clark, Corpse of Discovery Expedition stops. Oh my gosh, they stopped here. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. That is so cool, guys. This is cash drawer. No way. No way. Look at this thing. What in the world? Look, the ferry. That is cool. Island Queen. Look at that steamboat there. The city of Owensboro. The steamboat going through Owensboro. That is so freaking cool. Oh my gosh, I am intrigued. Look at these old tools. That's a giant wrench. That is a giant freaking wrench. What? L&N railroad tools used for stitching and bridge work. No way. This is freaking cool. Morse code. No way. Look at the old calendar. 1942. So right now, in June of 1942, we're on the 8th, so it would be a Monday back then in 1942 right now. Huh, that's cool. Look at that rope. Railroad dolly. Look at that old hat. Oh my gosh. This is so cool, guys. Look at that light. Carbide light used in L&N mail cars. No way. Table timetables. Look at that. Schedules. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking cool. Look at that lantern. Look at this stuff. This is cool. Look at that. Old recipes. That is sweet. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking cool. Look at that. Oh my gosh, guys, check out these tickets. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. The safety rules. There's tickets. I don't see any prices on them. But that is so freaking cool. Names of agents, annual report, railway company, a bunch of books on that. The Jessel thing. That is so freaking cool. That is really cool to see. Trophies. Wow. No way. This is stuff that they wore. No way. Look at that. He's in it on that shirt in the picture there. That is so cool. The teacher's memories, 1953 to 1954. No way, Mrs. DeHaven. Let me know if you guys had Mrs. DeHaven as your teacher. Wow, there's an old letter. 1957. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Look at this stuff. That is so cool. The old drinkware. Sacagawea Festival. That is so cool. Look at these pictures. Look at that press pass. That's the press pass. No way. Oh my gosh, look at that picture of Jesus. Look at those, are those Bibles? Those are photo albums. That is so cool. The Sacagawea coin. Sacagawea Festival member. No way. Look at a picture of Abe Lincoln there. One of these books. That is sweet. Scrapbook. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Highland Nursery in Cloverport. That is cool. And Christmas ornament. Dude, I am so intrigued by all this. Look at this stuff. That is so cool to see. Oh my gosh. Look at this thing. To know how to use that. Oh my gosh. Certificate for shares of the capital stock of the Breckenridge Bank of Cloverport. Huh. Look at that freaking cash register, guys. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. There's a Freemason sign. Look at these hats that they used to wear. Check out these hats they wore. This is cool to see that they wore these clothes. Look at that Bible. Why has it got a Freemason symbol on it though? Look at that sword. Masonic Lodge, 133. Oh, that's stuff from their lodge. I don't like that very much, but look at that. That's their gavel. Cloverport, chapter number 163. That is so cool to see. Oh, look at these World War I uniform. No way. No freaking way. World War II pillow. Wow. World War II Navy uniform. That is sweet. Army uniform. Wow. Wow. The soldier's handbook. 50 state flag. Wow. Look at all those names on that. That is so cool to see. Bullets? That's old bullets used in the war. That is so cool. Look at the old flag. Look at the old flag there. 48 star American flag. No way. World War II. And you got that. Look at that. Is that the Holt House? No, that's not the Holt House. 1905. This is so cool to see, guys. You can see the cars they had. That's like 1970s. That's the Murray Hall. Oh, okay. That is so cool to see. Cloverdale. Wow. Anthracite coal table. Wow. Look at that. Baptist Church. These pictures. Wow. Look at that, they're walking in that water. Oh my gosh. I told you guys that you guys could walk in it. Not now, of course. This is so cool to see. Here's that church. This is so cool to see. Tambourine. No way. Look at this stuff. This is so cool to see. Supreme Court Justice. Speed limit 12 miles per hour. Holy mollies. Look at these paintings. 24-hour service on the ferry. Wow. What did that read? What the heck? This is so cool to see. This is so cool. $200-year-old oak tree. Driftwood from the 1937 flood. That is so cool to see. From unknown animal. Look at the spearheads. Look at all this stuff. Look at that old newsletter and that old sign. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so cool to see. Cloverport City Hall. Look at this stuff. Celebrating 25 years. One first-class passage to a long time ago. Huh. The Cloverport Museum's quiz to be put in the drawing. In the drawing for what? West Main Street was previously called Blank Street, and East Main Street was previously called Blank Street. I wouldn't know these. In 1889, Cloverport became the first city in Kentucky to light its streets, homes, and businesses with Cloverport's button factory cut button blanks from blank, which were then sent to blank city and state, where the buttons were polished and finished. Huh. The train that was used to transport cattle coal to the river was used on Sundays to transport passengers to. The fire of 1901 claimed blank residents and blank businesses and left blank homeless. So it's stuff that we learned on this plaques back earlier in the video. The Nolte brothers first came to Cloverport to work in the blank store. The book O Ye Jays and Juleps was written by, and in the book Cloverport was called. Wreaths were made in the Victorian era to remember deceased loved ones. No way, that is so cool. Look at those glasses. No way. There's more stuff back there. Look at this. View of east side of Cloverport around 1890. Wow. Some of the stickers are... It's just so cool to see. Look at this stuff. Look at those old binoculars. They look painful. They're all keyring. This is so cool, guys. Nuh-uh, they had to use the pen and ink well. Oh my gosh. Look at this. War ration book. Look at those old tools. I'm good. Look at this old medicine stuff. This is so cool to see. Look at all those. Telephone 2741. That's all that the number was. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Pictures made in glass. What? Good things to eat. Buckhorn cigarette case. Old Kentucky Archer natural leaf for man and pipe. bottle there. Look at this, guys. This is an old railroad piece. There's the coal bag. No way. There's the candle coal. Dang, it came off a big block like that. Wow. Pure tar from water which flows below the 100-foot rock. Contains minerals of all kinds. Wow. Candle coal, Tar Springs, Victoria Mines. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Old Tar Springs Hotel. Guys, I am loving this place. This is so freaking cool. Look at that picture. Yeah, I can't believe it. I walked across that bridge. Look at that old car. 1923. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Look at this sign. Doesn't it say September 2023? What in the world? They were predicting the future. September 2023 and it's 1923. Unless it's September 20th of 1923. It could be what it was. Hopefully. Well, that's the old wheelchair. That's old wheelchair. 1895 wheelchair. So that's what wheelchairs used to look like. What? What? Dude, man, look at that thing. Washboard. That's what they used to wash their clothes. Dude. Cotton. Dude. Attention farmers. Farming implement. South Bend chill plow. Little Empire harvester. So this is farm equipment from back then. Which is kind of scary. Kind of creepy. But I think we looked at about everything. Dude, that's what the river was. That's what the river was. And then it turned into that. Dude. Alright guys, I think we checked out pretty much everything that there was to offer here. And that was pretty cool to see. Thanks guys. You too. Well, that was pretty cool to see, guys. And we'll gonna close out the video now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Comment Cloverport Museum down in the comments below to let me know that you watched the video all the way through. And go ahead and hit that like button to support my channel. And turn that gray subscribe button, turn that red subscribe button gray. Help me grow my channel. That would be very much appreciated. Join the Wright fam because this channel is just right for you. And go ahead and push the bell for the push notifications so you never miss a fire video. And it's been Lexi Wright, and I will see you guys next time on the Lexi Wright channel. Peace out. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and close off this video. I did a little bit of a vlog for you guys. So my video is actually not going to be uploaded until tomorrow morning when I go to church. So I'm gonna try and continue making more vlogs for you guys. I want to do more pranks, so I'm gonna try and come up with some more prank ideas. If you guys could leave some ideas in the comments, that would help out a lot too. Maybe me and my mom could go on a prank war or something, I don't know. But so it's getting late, so before it gets too dark, I just figured I'd do my outro. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe down below to join the Wright fam, because this channel is just right for you. And it's been Lexi Wright, and I'll see you guys next time on the Lexi Wright channel. Peace out.